I will say for KB, I feel like before it even got to that, even at the altar, I knew she was finna say no. Because when the mama was like, oh, we getting married today, KB was like, I'm a grown woman. I was like, girl. And then when she got up there talking about baby, baby, and baby, I'm like, stop the mothering. You don't have no kids, KB. Like, stop it. Snap out of it. Okay? Now, and I know she getting her degree in social work, but is a psychologist available? Is a therapist on the line for her personally? Because to take it that far, and I could tell she loved him the way everybody loved him. He's gonna stand out. He's a one of a kind type of person, from what I've witnessed. But that don't mean you gotta marry him and get to the altar just to say that. That I never want to do too much on a black woman, but that just felt like, how did we get here and why? Because I don't blame her for saying no. One, because Edmund is not innocent. There were conversations throughout the show where Edmund was like, oh, I'm so sorry for ignoring you. I'm sorry for talking to the driver while I knew you were trying to talk to me. Like, it gave a smidge of gaslighting, a smidge of just arrogance and just intentionality to his actions. So where we saw, and KB even like mentioned, and maybe honestly, maybe the whole altar thing was her get back, because she would say like, you don't act like this when the cameras are on. You just did this when the cameras were not on, and now that the cameras are on, you trying to be all nice, X, Y, and Z. Like, Edmund was absolutely playing the game. And then the way he was begging up on that altar, I said, yeah, he know. Who's gonna deal with all that? And shout out to whoever does. There's somebody for everybody. But it wasn't gonna be KB. And then when it comes to Megan, honestly, and I'm glad she didn't let it get to the altar, because honestly, after that conversation last week, which I also shared about, it didn't give that they was about to get married. And Jordan knew it was coming, which it was interesting to me, because during that whole conversation, Jordan was like, oh, because y'all keep saying, oh, Jordan told her, Jordan never changed. He was the same, da-da-da. No, there is a difference in something. And that's what we may not realize the full scope of, but they were having conversations in those pods. Things may have become clearer for Megan after living with him, but I believe that if Jordan was fully transparent about his life,